What's up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again, and Jeff Gordon fans rejoice. The 2015 final ride is back in 2025 with William Byron's Darlington Throwback, and my goodness, did they nail this paint scheme. Let's check it out. And here we go, folks, with today's Diecast review. Wow, do we got a good one here, man? Check this out. William Byron, Jeff Gordon, 2015 final ride. Well, apparently it wasn't his final ride because it showed up in 2025, albeit a different driver, but whoo, man, what a beautiful looking car. It's officially just called the Axalta Throwback, but this is the Jeff Gordon final ride adapted to a next-gen Chevy. My goodness, did Lionel knock it out of the park. The yellow is bright, the orange is bright, that silver metallic, even the gradients. Fantastic stuff, guys. I can't wait. Let's go ahead and get the diecast out of the box. And yes, it does have brand new Darlington Throwback tires. This is the first year of this style, and I think it's the only year. I'll be showing those closely. So let's go ahead and hop to it. You ever just look at a diecast and just say, my goodness, I've got to have it? Well, this is probably up there. I mean, this car is absolutely remarkable. Wow, did they do a great job with this thing, guys. I'm grinning over here in the studio. This thing is incredible. Look at the silver. Look how shimmery and metallic the silver looks. The gradient, that bright yellow, the bright red-orange. This thing is dope, man. I'm telling you. Very nostalgic. Takes me back to, what was it, fall 2015. And, of course, that Homestead race. Man, Gordon had a shot at the championship that night. And that was the end of an era. Because that cat has been running full-time since, what, 1993? I mean, think about that for a second. From Daytona 1993 to Homestead 2015, I don't think Jeff Gordon ever missed a race. I could be tripping on that. That is remarkable how consistent Jeff Gordon was just as a driver, being in the car, suffering, all the different crazy crashes and stuff you could experience, and he's still racing every week. Just a true Iron Man of the sport. Got Byron right there with the Chevrolet bow tie. Got that Axalta logo. I love that. The black logo with the silver background. My goodness, that car is awesome. Go to the front of the diecast. That looks epic, man. You got the yellow. You got that beautiful red-orange design. Fantastic, man. Now, you have the black splitter there. Just everything about this car just looks so good on a next-gen Chevy, man. If he wanted to run this paint scheme every week, it would be really difficult for me to hate it. I'm just going to keep it real. I get it's the final ride car, but dude, it just looks so freaking cool. Got the 24 there, Sunoco on both sides, and you go over to the left side of the diecast. I'll tell you what, if you're a fan of this paint scheme, get it while you can. Apparently, the Hendrick 4-pack for the Darlington Throwback, and I want to say the Patriotic cars from the Cook 600, both of those 4-packs that have been getting made the last few years, apparently they're not getting made in 2025. Apparently they were canceled. So there is a slight chance that this is the only way you can get this car in the Gold Series. Now, I do anticipate a NASCAR Authentics release. Not 1,000% sure on it, but I do anticipate. My point being, if there happens to not be a NASCAR Authentics release of this car, this very well could be the only way to get it. I'm just keeping it a stack with y'all. So this could be a car that ends up on the short list that you want to get sooner rather than later. Got the 24 there on the side with the beautiful Axalta flames. And, these Gen 6 to Gen 7 paint schemes can be very difficult to adapt to the new body style with the, just the car proportions are different. The headlight design's different, but then the number placement. I think they did a remarkable job with this. They moved this logo just up a little bit, so there wouldn't be a giant gap here, but then they moved this number just a scotch back. I think they did a really good job with it. Now, you got the Goodyear decal. That one's a little bit off, unfortunately. You have the NASCAR Throwback logo. You got ZHP, All-Pro, Relay, Liberty University. One of my favorite features of this paint scheme is the silver flame lines. You see how the silver right there kind of blends in, or not blends in, but it actually stands out with that red orange. You can see that right here on the right front. I love that, man. That is so cool. Get William Byron there, the HendrickCars.com logo. Notice the little bit of a black to silver gradient. You have Valvoline. B-Post decal has Chevrolet, Axalta, Cincinnati Industries. That diecast actually got made for 2025, the Cincinnati Industries car. Tap in with that one. Mac Tools, Simeons. Go to the back panel of the diecast. Axalta 24, Chevrolet Valvoline Z01. Go to the right side of the car here, man. I'm telling you, this car is fantastic. So I talked about the new Goodyear wheels. I'm going to zoom in here, so bear with me, fellas. Let me go ahead and zoom in. You can see a little bit of a paint or decal wrap that needs to be trimmed. I'm not worried about that. The Goodyear celebration was like 100 years or something. And in the middle, on the top portion of the tire, you can see the Goodyear blimp. On the left side, you can see 100, and then on the right side, you see years. Well, obviously, it being a 100-year anniversary, I highly doubt they're going to bring these tires back for 2026 because it wouldn't make sense. You know, it'd be the 101 year. I don't know. So my point is, all the 2025 Darlington cars, in theory, should be exclusive tires. These shouldn't be used again, perhaps. So it's going to make this year's batch of Darlington throwbacks a little bit more special, in my opinion. Go top of the car. Let me tell you, a bright yellow 24 on a Chevy stock car, there's just something amazing about it. You know, I'm just keeping it real. The nostalgia from this paint scheme is already getting to me because I'm like, this was 10 years ago. I remember exactly where I was watching this race, man. I remember the pre-race show. I remember the rain delay, and they had a Sunday night football game that was supposed to come on, and they're trying to hurry up and get the race in, and all this craziness. It's crazy how fast 10 years go by, man. It just blows me away, man. Got Axalta right there on the top, Byron on the back window, and then Axalta on the deck lid. Guys, they knocked this diecast out of the box. Unbelievable. Let me tell you, the Larson one, though, if you think this car is good, man, that Larson one's got to be right up there, man. They nailed that one, too. I saw the actual diecast release of it. Believe it or not, the Larson car is out at the time of this video at Circle B. I don't have it in hand. It literally just dropped, right, a couple days ago. So I got to, we got to get it shipped and all that. Anyways, actually, I don't know when this video is going to be airing. I might actually have it in hand by now. I digress. That diecast is beautiful. Make sure to get that Larson one. That's going to be one of the hottest selling throwbacks probably of the year. And I'm going to show a couple more Darlington throwbacks since this is kind of a throwback themed video. Check these out, fellas. Austin Cindric and Josh Berry. You got the Dale Sr. Austin Cindric throwback, and then you have the Lotus Indy 500 paint scheme here. So if you're wanting to do a Darlington throwback collection, go ahead and start now. They're already releasing these diecasts. So fantastic stuff, fellas. And if you're a William Byron fan, the cars that have been released this year, they've had the Cincinnati car, they've had the Liberty University car, Daytona 500 Axalta car, the standard Axalta car. I think the Patriotic Axalta car is actually coming out sometimes in October. I'm probably missing a couple of them as well. But yeah, there's some great diecasts out. Obviously, the Cincinnati car, we already talked about that one. So fantastic pieces for you William Byron fans. That's all for now, fellas. Like, comment, and subscribe. DB, signing off.